Hello, Granddadrob here. Right, what we're going to do now is, over the next God knows how long, we're going to do these kind of little micro videos and tell you about how Granddadrob started and basically stories, anything that kind of comes to mind. Got lots to say. I love the sound of my own voice, so strap yourselves in. Right, starting the business, 1979 it was. My wife and I had a little cottage up at Sutton Valence, which is a village on the west side, no, the southeast side of Maidstone. We had a relatively big garden and we were into the good life. And that was cultured fundamentally on a programme called The Good Life, which was on the BBC. Featured a little lady on there called Felicity Kendall, some of you may remember or still know her. Anyway, I was having an affair with Felicity. She didn't know about it, but my wife was quite happy with the whole thing. So, hey, that's a win-win situation. And we just loved the old concept of making our own food, growing our own meat, having a vegetable garden, a log pile, made our own cider. And it was just a good way to live. And I've got to be honest with you, and I'll be saying this quite a few times over these next videos, I married a witch. In the nicest possible way, the lady is a witch. And she used to stand at the landing window, eyeballing this section of ground on the outside of our garden. And she said, we're going to have that, and I'm going to have a horse. Oh yeah. Anyway, long and the short of it, in the fullness of time, it came up for sale. The farmer didn't particularly want to sell it to us, and we agreed a price which was well over the top. Hey, he didn't want to sell it, we wanted to buy it. So we said yes to his price, we went to the bank, they said yes, and we borrowed the money, and lo and behold, we ended up with those 3 acres, and the horse, by the way. And that's it. So we could expand our good life experience into these 3 acres, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I say, we had stables, and we had making cider. One time I had 200 gallons of the stuff, and it was just a good way to live. So something happened. I can't remember exactly what. The economy done something silly, and the bonuses where I worked in print dried up to practically nothing. The overtime became nil, and it was getting just a wee bit of a burden to pay back this inflated land loan. So we had a little think, and so I wondered if there's a market for chicken houses. We could make them, we could sell them. So we, in market, what's the word I want here? In market research, we thought we'd put an advert in the classified to the local paper, which is the one I work for, by the way. And £2.75 market research, that's a good little bill. And lo and behold, we had 15 phone calls for this non-existent chicken house. So we brought some tools, brought some wood, and we made chicken houses. And we reckon we sold 5, if not 7 chicken houses to that first 15 phone calls. And from there on in, it never stopped. Anyway,